What's up, fellas? Adam here with Adam's Hair Stuff. And in today's video, I'm gonna be taking you guys through tools I believe every well-groomed gentleman should have in their arsenal. So let's get into it. But before we get into that, guys, if you are new to my channel, I am Adam. I'm a barber, and I like to make YouTube videos on men's grooming, men's lifestyle, barbering videos, things of that sort. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, be sure to check out my channel, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and if you like this video, be sure to give me one of these guys. Alright guys, so items that I believe that every well-groomed gentleman should have in order to make themselves well-groomed, okay? So we're going to go over a few things and a few items here that I have and that I believe will really help you out in your grooming needs, and also, you know, maybe give you some ideas about some stuff you don't have. So let's go over a few of these items, okay? So every well-groomed man should have some type of hairbrush, and I would recommend that you guys have multiple hairbrushes, okay? Especially if you're a guy like me who has longer hair, the brushes that you use actually matter quite a lot, okay? Because some brushes are very harsh on the hair and can cause a lot of damage and stress on the hair. What I would recommend is, even if you don't have long hair, every guy should have some type of boar brush, okay, for their hair, specifically for their hair. And that is because a boar brush is very easy on the hair and on the scalp, and it also really helps with maintaining a healthy scalp, healthy hair. It actually cleanses the hair while you brush with it, and it's a really good option to have when it comes to maintaining healthy hair. This is more for maintaining healthy hair, not so much for styling, but I would recommend that every man have some type of boar brush just to have a way to really help the overall health of your hair. So a boar brush is a must. I also use a wet brush. These are really great because the bristles are very bendy, so they do not get tangled in the hair or pull or anything like that. They don't cause stress on the hair. So wet brushes are really good to get out tangles, and also just again to kind of stimulate the scalp if you need to. Wet brushes are great for that. But when it comes to styling, guys, I would recommend a Denman brush, okay? Now these brushes are awesome because they are really easy to work with. They have wide teeth for letting a lot of airflow in if you're using a blow dryer. They have a lot of tension as well, so it allows you to grab the hair and actually move it in the direction that you like. So Denman brushes are the best, in my opinion, to have if you're going to pick a single brush to use for your styling needs. Is a Denman brush. And what's cool about these guys too is they're not that expensive. You know, they're like 15 bucks. I recommend having all three of these brushes if you can, especially the boar brush and the Denman brush. You can get away with those two. That's what I recommend for the brushes. Alright guys, so the next thing that I'm going to recommend every guy needs to have in their arsenal are combs, guys, okay? You got to have some type of comb to use to manipulate your hair and move hair, part hair, comb your hair. So there are a lot of different kind of combs out there. You know, there's barbering taper combs, wide tooth combs, your regular combs with low tension, high tension sides, and you got picks. Okay, so I recommend that you guys have a good variety of different combs for different needs, because they all serve a different purpose. You know, a pick is really good for pompadours and getting lift in the hair. So I would recommend you guys have a picks of some sort if you're styling a pompadour or something that has a lot of volume. These are really good as a pick. Next thing is you guys got to have just some basic kind of comb, guys, whether that be to use to brush out the beard or comb out the beard, or just to style just anything in general. These are good for parting. And also a wide tooth comb, guys. You guys got to have something that's going to give you something a little bit different. These are really good for textured looks, and also something that's a little bit more loose and flowy. A good wide tooth comb is really great for that. So I'd recommend a wide tooth comb. And then again, you know, just your basic combs. And you can get something like this. This is more for hair cutting, but this is just a tapered comb. This is really good for like doing some beard work, or trying to clean up a fade or something like that with some shears or a little clipper over comb action. So you don't really need this, but no, different kind of combs. But I recommend at least having, like I said, the pick, a basic comb, and some type of wide tooth comb. That's what I would recommend. All right, guys, so next thing I would recommend you guys have shaving equipment, okay, shaving utensils. So what I recommend are safety razors, #1, or a straight razor, okay? These are the tools that I use to shave underneath the neck, my cheeks, stuff like that. So these right here are just a couple of Gillette Super Speeds, and these are actually really important to me because these were my grandfather's back in the 40s and 50s, guys. So these things will last a very long time if you take care of them, and I still use these to this day. I also use a straight edge to line up my beard and keep my lines nice and crisp. That's what I recommend. Now, a lot of guys I know use just like the regular cartridge razors that you can get at the store, or like the Dollar Shave Club kind of thing. Now, personally, I do not recommend using something like that because, one, they are very expensive usually if you are buying them at the store, and two, they're actually very harsh on your skin, guys, because there are multiple blades on those cartridge razors, and what you're doing when you're shaving is you're actually taking off layers of skin, okay? And when you're dragging multiple blades off or across your face and your skin, you're actually taking off multiple layers of skin, creating more irritation and just more problems for yourself, okay? So what I recommend is some type of single blade shaving system. I would highly recommend you getting into safety razors because there's many different kinds of razors, and also it's a lot cheaper in the long run to use this. I mean, you can get a pack of 100 blades for $5, guys, you know, and then, you know, the cost up front is going to be a little expensive, but I highly recommend getting you into safety razors or learning the techniques for a straight edge. So these tools are essential. And with that, what you're going to need is some type of brush, guys. Shaving brush to really get in and lift the hair. These are essential, I believe, for shaving every day. You want to use some type of high quality soap and warm water and hot towels, things of that sort, to really exfoliate and get the skin prepared for a shave. So a nice little shave brush doesn't be anything too crazy. You can get a nice badger hair brush if you want. This is just a boar brush, but some type of shaving brush is essential as well. All right, guys, so the next thing that you guys are going to need are going to be some type of hair cutting scissors, okay? Now, these are very important because they are really good for like beard trims, nose trims, trimming up a few stray eyebrows, things of that sort. So I would recommend getting some type of hair cutting scissor just because they are really good for really fine work. And if you have just like a longer beard that you are trying to grow out, a pair of scissors is going to be your best bet to make sure that you are not going in too harsh, taking off too much. So a pair of hair cutting scissors is a must for well-groomed gentlemen, guys. Make sure you guys are having a decent pair of hair cutting scissors, and you can use these for a lot of things, man. Cleaning up everywhere on your body. You just got to use a little bit of touch and make sure that you are not using or taking too much off with them. But that is what's great about hair cutting scissors, because you can be very precise with them. So hair cutting scissors is a must. Every guy should have a pair of tweezers. All right, you can use these for a lot of things. All right, this is not just for women. Okay, if you need to clean up your eyebrows, or if you need to get out anything on the skin that's protruding, tweezers are essential, guys. I recommend every guy have a pair of tweezers that you can use for little things here and there. I don't use them that often, but when I do need them, I'm glad that they are around. So make sure you have a pair of tweezers. All right, guys, another thing every well-groomed man should have, there are some nail clippers, guys, especially one with a file. I recommend to keep your nails nice and trimmed up, guys. There's nothing that is more unattractive than a guy with some nasty-ass dirty fingernails. Make sure you guys are cleaning your hands, making sure your hands are nice and cleaned up. They don't have to be all crazy, you know, or anything like that. You know, my hands have a lot of calluses and shit on them, cuts. But at least make sure you're at least somewhat taking care of your nails and making sure that you guys have a pair of nail cutters around, you know, keeping your toenails and everything nice and trimmed up. These are essential, guys. So some nail cutters. All right, guys. So another thing that I recommend every guy has, especially if you're a bearded guy, mostly if you're a bearded man, is another boar brush separate for your beard. Okay, now again, a boar brush does a lot for your hair, man. It cleanses it, it helps it lay better, helps get out the curl if you have a really curly beard to make it look fuller. So just make sure that you are using a boar brush on your beard. It also helps spread that natural sebum oil that you produce on your skin and spread it throughout the hair. So a boar brush for your beard is fucking essential, guys. Make sure you guys have a boar brush for the beard so that you can keep it nice and cleaned up. And it also feels really good, stimulates the skin underneath, which in turn promotes hair growth. So boar brush is a must for beards. All right, guys, so the next thing every guy needs to have is some type of electric clipper or electric razor to clean themselves up with the beard, with their chest, manscaping, things of that sort. So you want to make sure you're having some type of electric razor just to clean yourself up. Okay, now there's a lot on the market. What I recommend is probably something that you can get from Sally's. The Andis Slimline Pros are awesome for a home trimmer to use on your body. They're very precise. Another thing that I have used in the past are just like these little Gillette guys. These work okay. They're cool because you can use them in the shower and while the hair is wet. Some of these you can't. So I would recommend using something that you can use in the shower. Again, there's a lot on the market, but some type of razor that also has the adjustable clips that you can use to have varying lengths, you know, and you know, create the hair longer or shorter or whatever it is. So I recommend that. So that you can keep yourself nice and groomed around the chest, your beard, things like that. So these are essential, guys, some type of electric clipper to keep yourself cleaned up. All right, guys, so another thing you guys want to make sure you guys are having is a nose trimmer, fellas. Nose trimmer goes a long way for you guys, man. You got to clean that nose up, man. Make sure that the nose is nice and trimmed up. You don't want any hairs that are sticking out or anything too crazy like that. And you can use the shears, the hair cutting scissors for that, but I would highly recommend investing in a nose trimmer. This one, I believe I got on Amazon for like 10 bucks, guys. So they're really cheap, they're efficient, and they fucking work. So make sure a nose trimmer is a part of this whole thing for you guys. All right, guys, and last but not least, what every man should have is a blow dryer, guys. You guys want to make sure you guys are having a blow dryer, preferably blow dryers with different attachments. That helps with creating different flow for you with the air. Something like this, diffusers. Blow drying does a lot to hair. It helps you manipulate the hair. It helps with everything about making you look good. I use it on my beard every day to make sure that my hairs are nice and cleaned up and laying where I want. Blow dryer is essential, guys, so I would recommend you guys go out and purchase a blow dryer. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or expensive. I mean, this is actually a really nice blow dryer, but you don't need something that's $150 like this. You know, you can get something that's for 30 bucks or use your girlfriend's, dude, because I mean, she probably has one laying around and you should probably use it, guys, because again, it helps with so much in your styling and stepping up your styling game is using a blow dryer. So those are the items that I personally recommend that every man have in their arsenal. No, minimum, this is what I recommend every guy should have. Now you can invest in a lot of different tools for yourself. You know, back shavers, really expensive trimmers, really nice combs and brushes, handmade stuff, whatever you want, guys. But at the end of the day, just make sure you have a little bit of everything to make sure that you are well groomed at the best of your ability. But on top of that, guys, another thing is make sure that you are maintaining all of this stuff, okay? All your tools and implements, make sure that you are disinfecting them and make sure that they are clean because they will get dirty. They will build up with hair and dirt and grime and oil. Make sure you guys are cleaning them out. I recommend cleaning your brushes once a week and disinfecting them. Now, a tool that I have found is great for cleaning your brushes is what this is made for, is a brush cleaner, okay? You can get these on Amazon. They're really simple. All that you do is you grab your brush comb and cleaner, and you rake it through and it gets up all this fucking hair that is built up on your brush, and then you can throw it away. So these I highly recommend to keeping your tools and your brushes clean. Also, make sure you have some type of disinfectant, guys, to spray down all of your equipment here. So, you know, a razor, you need to spray that down. Also, your trimmers, make sure you are keep these nice and disinfected because these build up with bacteria, guys, and that's how you get bumps and folliculitis and all the nasties. So make sure you guys are using some type of disinfectant. Now this is Cool Care. This is what we use as barbers to disinfect all of our stuff and sanitize it. This is hospital grade disinfectant, guys. This will clean up even blood spills. So this stuff is what we use every day in the barbershop. You can get this stuff at Sally's. It is kind of expensive for guys who do not have you know, like an account with them or anything like that, but I recommend getting some of this stuff. And if you do not want to use something like this, what I recommend is alcohol, okay? But make sure it is at least 70% alcohol. Make sure that you have something like that. Alcohol will disinfect, but it has to be 70% or higher. Now, alcohol is not going to disinfect or be good enough for blood spill contamination, but it will be good enough for just disinfecting your implements and your tools, okay? Another thing you want to make sure that you guys are doing with your electric trimmers and stuff like that is oiling them as well, guys. You want to have some type of clipper oil, something like this, okay? Just a basic clipper oil. You know, these come with, if you go to Sally's and you buy a type of trimmer or anything like that, they come with them usually. Also, you can get these on Amazon, guys. You can just type in clipper oil, and I would recommend just getting up, picking some of this stuff up. You can get it at Sally's as well. Just all you need to do, guys, is you just get a little bit of this oil here, and you turn on the clipper and you put 1 drop in the corner, 1 drop in the middle, and 1 drop on the other corner, and let it run for 10 seconds. Then hit it with your disinfectant and you'll be good to go. That way you don't have to worry about any bacteria or anything like that building up on your tools, guys. You can use it on everything. So make sure you guys are taking care of disinfecting your tools. Also, another little tip, guys, for the blow dryer is, again, with maintenance, usually most blow dryers have a vent on the back right here. I recommend taking the cover off and cleaning your vent, okay? Make sure that you're getting in there with a rag or something like that, a little damp rag. Just clean it off, blow it out if you can, but don't, you know, like get too intense with it. Just make sure you're keeping this nice and clean, because this can build up with hair and debris, and it makes the blow dryer a lot less efficient. So make sure you guys are keeping the vents clean on your blow dryers. But right on, guys, that wraps it up for this video, and I'm sorry if this video got a little bit longer, but I just wanted to make sure that I was thorough with the kind of tools that I recommend everybody has, because it actually is very important, because it makes sure that you are as well groomed as you possibly can be, okay? All right, so a lot of this stuff is going to be in the description below. That way you can check it out and find stuff that you might not have and what can work for you. Now, I am an Amazon affiliate, guys, and I do get compensated for anything that you buy through those links down below in the description. So if you can, be sure to check those out, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys pick something up. It helps me out a lot. Again, all the stuff, most of the stuff are going to have links in the description, so be sure to check those out. And again, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching the videos, and be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know anything that you think I might have missed, or anything that you cannot live without when it comes to your grooming needs as a guy. Whether it be, you know, some shaving stuff, hair stuff, whatever the fuck it is, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, be sure, again, to check out the other videos, and I greatly appreciate you guys, man. You guys are fucking awesome for watching the videos. But yeah, guys, this is Adam with Adam's Hair Stuff. We will see you guys next time. Take it easy.